Chocolate chip cookies are undeniably tasty, and the addition of sesame seeds and tahini make this recipe especially good. First, going to mix together my dry ingredients. 2 cups whole wheat pastry flour, always an awesome way to add some whole grains. 1 teaspoon baking soda, half a teaspoon salt. Whisk this together. You definitely don't want any clumps of baking soda surprising you. Okay, so now for the sugar mixture. You'll start with 1 cup light brown sugar, and then you'll have 1 stick of butter, which should be softened a little bit so it's easy to mix, so 8 tablespoons. So then you add 2 tablespoons tahini. Tahini is a paste made from sesame seeds, and it adds this great richness and sort of a really interesting nutty flavor without nuts. This cookie ends up tasting a little bit like peanut butter chocolate chip cookie, just a little cooler. So then you need to cream these together. Yum, it smells really good already. Okay, so once everything's mixed together there, it'll get a little bit fluffy. You're gonna add your egg, and then 2 teaspoons vanilla. Go ahead and scrape down the sides of the bowl and do one last mix. Now you're gonna sprinkle in the dry mixture. Just a little bit at a time. Get all the batter out. And now for your add-ins, you'll do half a cup toasted and cooled sesame seeds. You can often find toasted sesame seeds in the bulk section. So just give these a little mix. They add the best texture to this. They make the cookies extra crisp. Yum. And then you'll do 1 cup mini chocolate chips, because we want these cookies to be mini too. Mini semi-sweet. Okay, while you could definitely go ahead and bake these cookies right now, I like to do this make-ahead trick. So I have them on hand. Use wax paper. Wax is easier to handle than parchment paper. You want to make 4 cookie logs here. Using the wax paper to help form the log is really helpful, because this cookie dough is so stuffed with sesame seeds and chocolate chips, it doesn't really roll very well into a log, so the wax paper helps. Then you'll flip the wax paper and use a ruler. You could also use a sheet pan and just sort of squeeze, and this helps you to get a nice round log without having to actually roll it out. Then you'll just roll it up and tie the sides. So now the dough needs to head to the refrigerator to chill for at least 4 hours. It can go overnight too. So once the dough has chilled, it'll be nice and firm and sliceable. Set up a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. Then you're gonna unroll the dough. You'll go ahead and slice it. If you want little cookies, do 24 slices. If you want bigger cookies, do 12 slices. Once you pop them on the sheet tray, they don't need a lot of space, but an inch or so. Sort of reform them, make sure any lost chocolate chips get back in there. These cookies are great to have on road trips or to pack in school lunch boxes. Just make sure that you put them in something that has hard sides so the cookies don't get crushed, because that would be sad. Okay, so once you've filled your first sheet tray, you will pop these cookies into a 325-degree oven. They only need about 8 to 10 minutes. If you've cut them larger, they'll need a little bit longer. Okay, so these need to cool a little bit before you serve them. If you can stand it, they'll crisp up a little bit and be extra delicious. Your new favorite cookie recipe, mini sesame chocolate chip cookies.